Well, hello and welcome to another episode of the Middle Country Public Library podcast, a special episode this week. I'm Sal DiVincenzo here with my fabulous colleagues, Sarah Fade.
Hi.
And Nicole Rambo.
Hello.
How's everyone doing?
All right.
So a few weeks ago, we had a movie premiere here at the library. It was actually a documentary premiere,
Yes,
and it was called Free for All.
it was.
And just this last week, if you're watching when this episode comes out, it was released to television, right?
PBS.
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 So, in honor of the, I guess they call it like a love letter to libraries. Is that how it's been described?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. In honor of the love letter to libraries, for this week's episode, we are going to do Stump the Librarians.
Not that
Not
hard.
hard, yeah.
Not hard.
Stump the Librarians. We're going to do some trivia.
Okay.
And this trivia is library trivia.
Oh.
Okay,
my
but I promised not to make it too difficult for you.
I don't know any of the Dewey system.
I'm sure.
Yes, you do.
I
You
am
probably know more than
sure-
I think.
Now, this won't be that technical. There are some technical questions, but it's more historical.
Oh, even better.
Okay.
It's more historical.
Well, get Jim in here. Why are we
Now,
in here?
outside of Gettysburg,
How many libraries are at Gettysburg?
yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to ask you 12
Sorry,
questions, and we'll take it from there, and we'll see how well you do. I honestly, I do think that you're going to get most of these questions
All right,
right.
let's see.
To be quite frank. Okay. Question number 1, and you can play along at home. And there are questions here that we definitely know the answers to. You'll definitely get answers right. But it's also meant to educate you, our listeners and our viewers, on certain library things, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
fun
Okay, here we go.
facts.
All right. So I think you'll get this one. Number 1, historical. What is the name of the ancient library in Egypt, considered one of the largest and most significant libraries of the ancient world? Was it the Library of Celsus? Oh, by the way, the mispronunciations this week are going to be crazy. The library,
me.
the Library of Alexandria, the Library of Pergamum, or the Library of Nineveh. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All
Welcome
right.
to my world.
Yeah, exactly. So which one of those is considered one of the largest and most significant libraries of the ancient world?
I think we both say 2.
Both
Alexandria.
say Alexandria. Library of Alexandria is correct.
Yeah.
Founded in the 3rd century BCE in Egypt, was a major center of scholarship in the ancient world. It housed countless scrolls and attracted scholars like Euclid?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Archimedes. Though it was destroyed over time, I guess a great fire, right, destroyed it. Its fate
The scrolls.
Its
right?
fate is
Some of the
debated.
scrolls. Are those the sea scrolls?
The dead ones?
Yeah.
Yes,
Were they in that library?
Library of Alexandria. No, I think they found
that's
those.
different.
Yeah, they found those in a cave somewhere.
Oh.
All right, very good. So you got the first one right. See, because you know this stuff. You're librarians. You know this stuff.
Yep.
Now watch them get this wrong. Okay, now just listen very carefully to this question. I don't want to say it's a trick question, but it's very specific.
Okay.
Which library classification system, developed in the late 19th century, is widely used in academic and research libraries? Is it the Dewey Decimal System? Is it the Library of Congress classification? Is it the Universal Decimal Classification, or the colon classification?
Number 2.
Number two.
Yeah. That's the only other one I know.
Library of Congress classification is correct.
LCC.
Developed in 1897. Wow, 1897. Is used primarily in academic and research libraries for its detailed and flexible categorization, especially for large collections, unlike Dewey, which is more common in our library here, the public library. Although some libraries in the country actually did away with Dewey, and they catalog or they organize like a bookstore.
I don't know if I like that.
You know,
Even the nonfiction?
yeah.
I know on our children's side, the fiction, we call it genreification. So
Genreification.
by genre, like so, like, and the genres that we picked were like historical fiction, adventure, fantasy, blah blah. But our nonfiction still
Nonfiction.
nonfiction.
A lot, yeah.
Dewey.
Yeah, a lot of people complain about the gentrification of neighborhoods. Oh no, that's gentrification. Sorry.
But he'll be here all day.
All right, number 3. Which library is the largest in the world by collection size, holding over 170 million items? Is the British Library, the Library of Congress, the New York Public Library, or the National Library of China? Largest collection in the world by size, by collection size.
Would be NYPL because they have a lot of branches.
170 million items.
What were they? What were?
British Library, Library of Congress,
I love the
New York
British
Public
one. It's like,
Library,
distinguished or something.
or National Library of China.
I have no clue.
I have no idea.
You know,
I'll go with.
Can I give you a hint? I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
Some of my work is in this library, so that should eliminate a couple.
The Library of Congress.
Library of China.
Yes, the Library of China. It's the Library of Congress. That is correct.
Oh, it's
Yes.
Chenza translated.
The Library of Congress in Washington, D.C. Is the world's largest library with over 170 million items, including books, manuscripts, there's me, digital resources, plays, there's me again, music, me again. It serves as the National Library of the United States. No, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
to.
I
want
do
something
love
there.
looking myself up to make sure I'm
Let's-
still in there.
Let's write something, Sarah.
You could write something,
Yeah.
yeah.
We can write poetry.
Yeah.
All right,
We just learned last week how to do it.
So
Or
so
2 weeks ago.
far, you're getting them all right.
That's right.
See that? That's
That's right, people.
adds
right.
the cachet of what we do every day here. What term refers to a handwritten book or document, often from the medieval period, before the invention of the printing press? Is it codex? Oh my goodness. Incunabulum. Incunabulum. It's on the screen. If you're watching, it's on the screen. Palimpsest, or scroll. Handwritten book or document before the printing press. Codex.
I think the only 2 words I know are
Incunabulum.
codex and scroll.
Yeah. Palimpsest or scroll.
I would say scroll because we just talked about that in the Library of
That's it.
Alexandria before printing
Scroll.
press.
What are you going to say? Scrolls?
Yeah.
No, that is incorrect.
Codex?
Codex.
It is a codex.
Oh,
It's the codex. I love that. I love codex. I think
I think
that's
it's also
awesome.
scroll.
Awesome name. Yes, the codex scroll.
Yeah.
All right. Still, that was a tricky one. This you'll get. What is the name of the international standard used to uniquely identify books first introduced in 1970? See, I didn't realize it was 1970.
No, I didn't know that either.
Yeah. Is it ISSN, ISBN, DOI, or LCCN?
Lisbon.
ISBN is correct.
ISN is journals.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the International Standard Book Number, 1970, a unique identifier for books, ensuring accurate cataloging and ordering. And each
1970.
edition,
I'll go to Lisbon.
each edition or format of a book has its own ISBN. So if you get like the second edition, it's got its own ISBN. It's pretty cool,
Yeah.
right?
I like
And
it. I
what?
like it.
And here's a little bonus.
But there's like a 9-digit and like a 13-digit, right?
Here's a little
10
bonus.
digit.
10, 8.
What's ASIN?
The Amazon.
That's right. The Amazon
Collection.
stock number. Yes. All right. Number 6. What is the name of the process? So this they obviously know, but we were teaching you something here. What is the
Don't be
name?
so sure.
What is please you'll get this. What is the name of the I hate doing this too. What is the name of the process by which libraries remove outdated or damaged books from their collection? Is it cataloging, weeding, accessioning, or shelving?
Sessioning.
The good old weed. I love a weed.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's going in one of the shorts. Yes, it's weeding.
weeding.
That's what we call
Yeah.
when
Weeding?
we have
You don't
to-
like weeding?
I don't like weeding. No, no. I have a hard time because it's like, I have to weed the music CDs,
Yeah.
and I hate doing that because it's like although I won't weed any CD that another library doesn't have.
Well,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So it's a process of
That's got to
evaluating.
be a lot now because no one carries.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Evaluating and removing books that are outdated, damaged, or no longer relevant to maintain a library's collection, quality and relevance, ensuring space for new materials. And sometimes it's very difficult to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's easy to do.
Right.
But it is a process that we have to take. And
And anything that's in good condition goes to our book sale.
yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
we have a wonderful book sale twice a
Yeah.
year, and
Yep.
it's good stuff. All right. Which 19th century philanthropist funded the construction of over 2,500 public libraries worldwide? This might have actually been mentioned in the documentary.
I think so.
Is it John D. Rockefeller, Andrew Carnegie, J.P. Morgan, or Cornelius Vanderbilt?
Carnegie.
Carnegie is right.
They have a nice
Carnegie.
library.
Yes. Andrew Carnegie, the steel man, funded the building of over 2,500 public libraries, primarily in the U.S., U.K., Canada, between the late 19th and early 20th century. Of course, he wanted to promote literacy and education. That's the reason why he did it. And he had plenty of money to do it too. So we appreciate that.
Sure did.
And again, in this documentary, which you should watch on
They talk about it?
13 or 21, right? It's on either or, right? Do they move those around, the documentaries, the PBS?
I just stream everything.
Well, we get both, right?
get-
Don't we
yeah.
get both, 13 and 21?
We do.
Yeah. Or you can stream it for approximately $300 a month and ask our colleague Jim Ward what kind of value he gets with that. All right. Inside joke. All right. What are the names of the two stone lions guarding the entrance to the Stephen A. Schwarzman,
feel like we had this one
Schwarzman
already.
building, the main branch
It's like-
of the
it's
New York Public
Pomp
Library?
and circumstance.
Yeah.
Is it
Like fortitude and...
truth and... Well, it's multiple choice, so you probably
I
get
know,
this,
but I
right?
like to know it.
Truth and justice? Is it truth and
No.
justice? Is it knowledge and wisdom?
No.
Is it patience and fortitude?
Yes.
Or is it Bob and Larry?
I like Bob and Larry.
I think it's patience and fortitude.
That's correct.
Got fortitude.
The main branch, which opened in 1911, again, this so many years ago,
They talk about that in the PBS one?
We didn't get to that point
is
yet.
guarded by two iconic lions named Patience and Fortitude by Mayor LaGuardia. They symbolize the qualities needed during the Great Depression, so that's why they named it. They also grace the screen in the opening shot of 1984's Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. Couple more.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
we're doing pretty
You're doing
good.
fantastic.
I know what a
Doing
codex
fantastic.
was,
Yeah,
but-
just a codex. What term describes a book printed before 1501 during the earliest period of European printing?
Scroll.
Okay. So now some of these words are going to be familiar because we mentioned them before.
Yeah. Scroll.
Okay. Is it codex? It's not, right? It's not codex. Is it incunabulum, bullium, folio, or quarto?
Oh.
Quarto. Quattro is, quattro.
Well, a folio was like a...
Yeah, is it folio? Is it incunabulum, which the plural is incunabula? Folio or quarto?
What is this?
I like the word folio. That's the only one I know in there.
These old words really get me. I'm sorry.
What's the question?
What describes a book before 1501?
Oh.
Before Gutenberg?
Folio. I don't know. The folio is the only word I know.
Okay.
No.
It's the one you can't pronounce?
It's the one I can't
can't
pronounce. Incunabulum. If you know how to pronounce that, please comment
Latin.
below.
Shouldn't you know Latin?
Yes. It's a book printed in Europe before 1501 during the infancy of the printing press. These are rare books like Gutenberg's Bible.
Oh.
And they mark the transition from manuscripts to printed works. You know, if you do go to the main branch of the New York Public Library, they have a copy
I was going to say, would they have
Yeah.
one in
of
there?
one of the
Okay.
Yeah.
Gutenberg's Bible, which is pretty neat to see.
Yeah.
I've seen one there, and I think there's one in the British Museum, which
There
I've
is.
also seen. So I saw two copies. Cool. All right. Couple more, three more questions because you're doing fabulously, and everyone's learning something new today.
Yeah.
What is the name of the international organization founded in 1927 to promote library cooperation and standards? It's been in the news lately. So, name of the international
they're
organization
international?
international, very important, foundation,
Oh.
founded in 1927.
1927?
Is it ALA, the American Library Association? Is it IFLA, the International Federation of Library Associations? Is it OCLC, the Online Computer Library Center? or the UNESCO Library Network? Which one is
Is
it?
it IFLA?
That has international in it. So
It is IFLA.
It's just librarian skills.
It fosters global library cooperation, sets standards, and advocates for access to information, representing libraries and librarians from over 150 countries. So, if you're familiar with the
an
American
exchange program.
the American Library Association does basically the same thing, but this is the International Federation.
Because libraries like operate differently in different. Because like some,
Oh, yeah.
like we're like, come in, get all your books, but some are a little bit more like, we will give you the books.
Oh yeah,
Like,
close
yeah.
stacks is very
Yeah.
prevalent in a lot of
Yeah.
European nations and
Yeah.
libraries. Yeah. All right, little technical one. How about that? Which you should also probably get. What is the name of the cataloging standard?
No, that's there.
Developed in the 1960s to facilitate resource sharing among libraries. Is it MARC? Is it ACR2? Is it ISBD or RDA? You know, looking at this now, it could be. I thought it would be two answers, but it's just the one.
I only know one of those.
Yeah, so it's MARC, AACR2, ISBD, or RDA.
All I know is a MARC.
it's not RDA because that's
So
what it said.
AACR2 is Anglo-American Cataloging
Yeah.
Rules. ISBD is International Standard Bibliographic Description. RDA is Resource Description and Access. And yes, we all have master's degrees. So we have to learn this stuff in school.
barely passed cataloging.
So did I.
She was the nicest woman in the world. She
We
really
had
let
to learn all
me.
this stuff in school.
Yeah.
Even though we all don't catalog. I mean, Sarah
does.
catalogs.
Well,
but
All I know is the MARC. So MARC it is.
MARC for Sarah, for Nicole.
I'll go with Mark.
MARC, you're right. It is MARC. It's a MARC record. Machine readable cataloging.
Yeah.
Now, AACR, I feel like I had to learn some of that in
Yeah.
cataloging class.
It's very confusing because they use it together and you
Yes.
don't have to use it together. It's very.
Yeah. So if someone says MARC record, if you ever hear the term MARC record, and you can actually view the MARC record, go to your library's catalog, online catalog, and usually there's a button that says view MARC record, and you can see what it looks like. It's like machine language. It's all these codes and everything. We have to learn all those codes like 550 and 100 and you know, pipe D and pipe C and all these different codes and everything like that. We have to know all this kind of stuff. So, all right, last question. They're doing fabulous because they're librarians and they know their stuff. All right.
Yeah.
This I had no idea about, though.
Okay.
What is the name of the law in some countries requiring publishers to deposit a copy of every book in a designated library? First of all, I think this is a fabulous idea. So basically it says if you publish a book, you must deposit it in a library regardless. It's got to be deposited if you buy it or not. Is it the Copyright Act, the legal deposit, the public domain mandate, or bibliographic control?
What's the second one?
Legal deposit.
Where is this? What
What's it
country?
What is the name of the law? What is the name of the law in some countries
All right.
requiring
Not
publishers
ours.
to deposit a copy of every book in a designated library? So imagine
So like Random House, every book they publish would have to go to a library.
it would have to go into a
They
library.
pick a library and they
It
just
must be
send it.
deposited. It must be there. So there's a
For
copy.
free.
I would assume if it's a law that it has to be free. Yeah.
You just pick a
And
library.
pick a library and send it to the library.
Or there's a centralized library that has the copy. It's basically a backup, is what it is.
Yeah.
Right. It's like you write a really terrible book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Sweden,
Yeah.
they have to have at
What if
least
you're
one copy somewhere.
self-published?
Yeah. So
I'm
it's just
sure.
for publishing houses or any publish.
I think you're going. I think you're going a little too far here.
What are the details exactly?
All right.
What's the first one?
I just picked the questions. Copyright Act,
No, I think it's that legal one.
legal deposit,
No, what's the third one?
public domain mandate.
Maybe
That
one.
sounds right,
Yeah,
yeah.
I would say public domain.
Yeah.
Oh, you almost had it, Sarah. It was legal deposit.
Oh,
Yeah, legal deposit laws. Yeah, it requires publishers to provide copies of their publications
We
to
have this
national
law?
and designated libriaries, ensuring preservation of cultural heritage as seen in libraries like the British Library. So in England, obviously, they have that.
we don't have it.
I guess we don't. Yep. So there you go.
Interesting.
Considering there were 12 questions, and I think you got 10 right, I think that's an admirable run on trivia, library trivia. Yes. So it's very cool.
Good stuff.
So hopefully you learned a little something
Yeah.
today about libraries. It's not just, all books and DVDs and whatnot. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. And you have to appreciate something. We do have a lot of people who work here.
Yeah.
I think we have 175 or something like that. 150,
I thought we had more than that.
We might have more than that.
Yeah.
There are some libraries out there that have 3 or 4 people working.
Yeah.
So
And they're volunteers.
Exactly. So there's a lot going on in the world right now. Just remember, and I think this documentary should illustrate that. Just remember how important libraries are, how important they have been, and how important they hopefully will be in the future. So support your local library and your librarians. It may seem like an easy job, but it really isn't. We have all different challenges that we deal with throughout the day and the year and the month and the day and the hours and whatnot. We have to deal with coworkers and stuff like that, like these people over here, co-hosts on Library Podcast. No, anyway. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode. If you want to listen to older trivia episodes, go to our website, mcplpodcast.com. In the upper right-hand corner, there's a search bar with a little magnifying glass. You click on that, type in trivia, and you will see all our trivia episodes, and we've done a bunch. And yeah, that's great. We have a movie chat coming up, so we're excited about that. So stay tuned. So if you watched on YouTube, hit the like button, hit subscribe. And we greatly appreciate it. We'd like to build up our audience. So for Sara and Nicole Rambo, I'm Sal DiMincenzo. See you on the next show.